Hi there, my name is Ruben and welcome to Industry Voices, a series by Booking.com in which we get the latest insights by talking to global travel experts, allowing you to check in with the most pressing questions and check out with the answers. In this episode, we'll be talking about the growing corporate demand for more sustainable travel and how APIs can help meet this demand. And the perfect guest to talk to about this topic is Ziad Minkara, CEO of CDS. Ziad, thank you for joining us.
Hello, Ruben.
How are we feeling?
Really good.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, for those who are not familiar with you yet,
Yeah.
can you explain to me what does CDS do? How would you describe the company?
It's a company that I have founded 20 years ago, more than 2 decades. We are focused on the business travel. And we try to make corporate travel as easy as leisure travel by solving problems about booking, payment, invoicing, and workflow to integrate the process of the corporates. So it's a group that is called Solution for Business Travel because we provide solution thanks to content that we have with Booking.com, for example.
Mm-hmm. Ziad, let's talk numbers. Are we ready?
I'm always ready with
You're
numbers.
always ready. Okay, so in 2025, 100 million Booking.com room nights were in a sustainable certified property. But how are you seeing that demand reflected in corporate travel?
In the corporate industry, we used to make what we call the request for proposal. We choose hotels, selected hotels. It was based on the location and the price.
Yeah.
And now the corporate procurement manager is asking for measuring the impact.
Yeah.
So now it's mandatory when you select a hotel or you choose a hotel for corporate to have the certification. So it's a big difference today asked by the CFOs, by the travel manager, and by the company in order to do extra financial reporting.
Yeah.
And the second side is the business traveler that is more and more sensible to travel better and with sustainability. So he wants to know what he's booking. With the certified information that we have from Booking, we can give you this information at the time of the booking. And post-booking, we can give it in a reporting in a structured way for the company. So yeah, the demand reflected in the corporate travel in terms of sustainability has reached, in the beginning of the partnership, 15% of our room nights booked last year, 12 months ago. At the end of 2025, we have reached 26% of the room nights booked on certified properties. And we have the last figures that comes from yesterday.
Oh, you're starting to smile already?
But depending what time you're watching this.
Yeah.
So in May, on year-to-date, May 2026, we reached almost 31% of room nights booked on certified sustainable properties.
But that is a huge increase. Is this something that you expected also?
The growth that was expected was to reach 20% of our volume. And we've never seen growth like this. Let's do the math. I think we multiply by 3. We started at the beginning, but it's 15% to 30%.
Yeah.
We multiply by 2 within a year on the room nights. It's quite amazing.
The numbers have spoken for themselves.
Absolutely.
This was a pilot project with Booking.com that you did with CDS. How did that evolve? Why did you decide to step into the program?
They are leaders, we are first movers. So it's our DNA to move fast also as well. That means within a month, it was connected with reliable data that was sourced from the API.
It sounds like the integration of it sounds like a easy peasy project.
It's very well stabilized, and you have a project team who give you support in Booking.com. So it's quite, I'm not going to say plug-in system, but it's quite easy to integrate.
And if I am, say, considering to integrate the sustainability tags in the APIs, but I'm a little bit unsure of how much work is going to be, how much costs are going to be involved as well, what would you say to me then?
I first tell you it's not a cost, it's an investment. Let me be very clear on that, Ruben. If I have to say something to our friends that want to connect to our peer, to the industry, don't miss the turn. Because today, if you don't get this information, you will not be distributed anymore to corporates in 2027. The European regulation, it will be mandatory by next year to have this certification shown.
Yeah.
So as you missed maybe the web, you missed the digital. We're talking a lot about missing the AI turn, but sustainability is as important in the impact of the corporate. So it's going to be mandatory. Move fast, move forward. If you take the study of, for example, the GBTA, which is the Global Association for Travel, 60% of the demand of the travel manager goes on sustainability now in Europe, where you are 36% in the US. So we're leading. And if you're going in the loop, Germany and France also are leaders on that. And we have in France like 50% of independent hotels. You have to promote them and put this certification. So you have the certification, you have the richness of the data behind, reliable data that you can export, sort, and display, depending on the interface that is used.
Yeah.
Still a lot to do with the interface because we book through different what we call self-booking tools, online booking tools that are all different. Not all of them has put this sorting out, the display, the filters. We are helping them in order to promote it.
It's always an evolving relationship, but do you find that by having this partnership with Booking.com, so to speak, accelerates all to keep up with all the latest trends or latest developments within the travel industry?
I have a word, when you make partnership, some of them, they make you bigger and some of them makes you faster. With Booking.com, it makes you bigger and faster.
That's what we want.
Exactly.
Thank you very much, Ziad. Thank you for sharing not only your insights, but also your enthusiasm and your passion for this subject. Thank you for joining us here.
Ruben, it's been a pleasure. Thank you to Booking.com for inviting us.
And thank you for watching this episode. Make sure to check out our other editions as well, where we, among other topics, talk about traveler trends, hospitality tech, and building seamless travel experiences. Worth a watch. Bye-bye.